السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد خاتم الأنبياء وإمام المرسلين والتابعين له بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. اللهم اجعلنا من هؤلاء المحسنين الموفقين يا رب العالمين. Dear brother and sister, this is a session in that we deliver the lesson or the presentation regarding with the fundamentals of Islam. Actually, from a more than 1 year, we already started giving lesson in the fundamentals of Islam by the name of main topic, crucial matter in the life of a Muslim. In that, we started to discuss what is the basic and very main rights of our Creator, Almighty Allah, that is only one worthy to be worshipped without any partner, that created the creation for His worship according His Sharia. After that, we discussed that what is the basic and important rights of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam upon his followers, the believer people, and also we discussed the five pillars of Islam, actually the matter of the purification, tahara, and ghusl. And after that, some very important thing regarding with the offering of the prayer from starting to end. What is the pillar and rukn of the prayer, and what is the uh, compulsory thing that called wajib or obligatory thing, and what is the prayer of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. After that, this year, from the starting beginning of this year, we started to explain the virtues of the knowledge, and also we start in translation and the explanation, the commentary of the some important chapter of Holy Quran as number 1 and the number 112 and 113 and 114. So we started our lesson from the explaining the virtues and importance of the chapter number 1, that is Surah Fatiha, and commentary of it, and what the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his speech give the importance of Surah Fatiha actually as a pillar of the prayer. After that, in last session, last Monday, no, before the last Monday, we explained the virtues of the 1/3 of Holy Quran's surah that calls chapter number 112, that is Surah Al-Ikhlas, or Qul Huwallahu Ahad in common sense. So we explained the virtues of the Qul Huwallahu Ahad, and why this surah is the 1/3 of the Holy Quran, because this is discussing the who is Almighty Allah that created us for His believing in one is Tawheed and Islamic monotheism, and created us for His worship only one without any partner in His worship. So He is the only one creator, and the other everything He are created, are creation. So Allah is only one worthy to be worshipped without any partner, as Allah is saying in Holy Quran in Al-Zariyat, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. ما أريد منهم من رزق وما أريد أن يطعمون. After this connection of the serial of the lessons and durus with previous lessons, now after the waiting of students, now I am going after the seeking help our Almighty Allah for tawfiq wa ma tawfiq illa billah alayhi tawakkaltu wa ilayhi unib. Now I am going to explain the commentary of the chapter number 113 and 114, inshallah, starting the chapter number 113, that is Surah Al-Falaq, the dawn. So, first I will recite that surah, that chapter 113, that is Surah Al-Falaq, from the starting, and after the explaining of the meaning, the translation of the meaning of the surah, and also with short and the brief summary of the explanation or the commentary and tafsir. So keep yourself with me and focus on the speech presentation. During the listening or when you are viewing, if there is any confusion you are facing here or any doubt during the lesson, you have right to ask your question and clarify your doubt and your confusion before the ending of the lecture, after the finishing of the commentary of this surah. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. The name of the surah, Al-Falaq, the dawn, and this surah, according the serial number of Holy Quran, its number is 113, 113. Surah Al-Falaq. Also, there is a meaning of daybreak, dawn or daybreak. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of Almighty Allah, but the more correct translation, by the name of Almighty Allah, the Merciful, the Beneficent. قل أعوذ برب الفلق. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of daybreak. That is only one Almighty Allah and Lord and Creator of everything. It means, say, O Messenger Muhammad, I seek refuge and protection in the Lord of daybreak, and that is the morning. And min sharri ma khalaq, it means from the evil of that which he is created. وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ, and from the evil of darkness when it settles, spreads, and from the evil of an extremely dark night when it sets it and spreads throughout, and what is in it of evil and harm, everything that is harmful for you, even in the air or even in the inside of the earth, upon the earth moving, everything, even the all type of the harmful germs or sex, from all things when we are reciting as ruqya these surah, or we are reciting according the biography of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after every prayer, one time these three surah, Al-Ikhlas, 112 and 113, Al-Falaq, and 114, An-Nas. After Maghrib and Fajr prayer three times, as was the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after Salam, reciting these surah. After by the grace of Allah and help of Allah and mercy of Allah, these surah giving you the practice protection from all type of evils. Even Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was reciting these three surah along with Al-Fatiha before when he's going to sleep on the bed. These make you, save you from all type of harmful evils. And there is the ayah number 4. قل أعوذ برب الفلق قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد. And from the evil of the blowers and the knots, and from the evil of the female, actually is mentioned in the surah, because the majority of the magician, they were in that time female ladies. Therefore, Allah revolved her, actually, especially the name of the female. It means, I seek your refuge, O Almighty Allah, from the evil of the blowers in the knots, and from the evil of the female, even or male, doing some magic, or they are making their business in as a magician. Magician who blow in what? They tie, because in that time there was blowing and they were tying something with hair and some thread and doing magic in that way of knots with the intent of magic. And the last one, وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدٍ, and from the evil of an inquirer when he inquire or she inquires, and from the evil of inquirer who hates people when he inquires them for what Allah has bestowed upon them of blessing. He wishes for its disappearance from them and for harm to befall them. This and the other surah, that is Surah An-Nas, the people. This and the last one, Surah of Holy Quran, that is 114, Surah Falak, and with An-Nas were revealed together and are recited when seeking Allah's refuge, or also as a ruqya from if there is some harmful insect beating, or you are facing some any type of the sickness, or there are any type of jealousy or feeling from someone, then reciting these surah as ruqya being so much beneficial according the biography and holy life of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as already as explained it before, I think some month or some week, that time a very harmful full type, some worm beat the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam on his feet, and Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam put the salt in the water, and by maybe cotton or maybe wool, something, or a bit of the cloth, Prophet ﷺ was waiting in that salted water and reciting the surah Qul A'udhu bi Rabbil Falaq, Qul A'udhu bi Rabbil Nas, and washing his these harmful injury for treatment it with milk with salted water, and upon that water reciting these two surah Qul A'udhu bi Rabbil Falaq and Qul A'udhu bi Rabbin Nas. Although the Prophet ﷺ was every day reciting after every salah, every farz salah prayer, one time these three surah, Qul Huwallahu Ahad, Qul A'udhu bi Rabbil Falaq, Qul A'udhu bi Rabbin Nas, and after the Maghrib and Fajr prayer, three times every surah of them three. And there is the last chapter of Holy Quran, that is the Surah An-Nas. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Qul a'udhu bi Rabbin Nas, Malikin Nas, Ilahin Nas, min sharril waswasil khannas, الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. This is the end of the Holy Quran. So, this chapter, Surah An-Nas, mankind or the people, number 114, is the last chapter of the Holy Quran, according to organized that as the Prophet ﷺ was reciting in his prayer, actually in Qiyamul Layl, in Tahajjud al-Tarawih. So the verses number is 1. Qul a'udhu bi Rabbin Nas. Say, O Prophet Muhammad, I seek refuge in the lords of mankind. Say, O Messenger, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, I seek refuge and protection in the Lord of mankind, capable alone of warding of the evil of the whispers, because the evil or shaitan, they are whispering. Also the magician, they are whispering, doing the whisper in the ear of each other to spreading the evils and the sins. The verse number 2, the sovereign of mankind, the sovereign of mankind, Rabbin Nas, the disposer of all of their affairs, the one who is free of need of them. That is only one, Almighty Allah. And verse number 3, the translation of the meaning of the verse number 3 of An-Nas, the God of mankind, the God of the people. Because they are the superior creation of the Almighty Allah, that is the mankind. Therefore, here is mentioned by Almighty Allah the mankind. But although Allah is the God of every creation, that everything except Almighty Allah in this universal are created by Almighty Allah, and they are creation. So He is the God of mankind, jinn, and everything, God of Alameen, everything that is created by Almighty Allah in this universal. So the God of mankind, whom no God deserves to be worshipped, because the worship is the right only one Almighty Allah upon His creation without any partner. Nobody sharing this right with Almighty Allah upon His creation. So Tawheed is the first and most in Islamic mythology other than Him. And verse number 4, from the evil of the retreating whisper, who wisps when there is unmindfulness, and despairs when there is the remembrance of Allah. Actually, we and you, we all are feeling in our daily practice during the prayer, because something, if a man are forgetted every time when he is starting Salah prayer, and he is feeling some this type disturbance from shaitan. The treatment is that every lady or gentleman from among us, when we are going for the Salah prayer, entering in the mosque, or we are standing on the Salat mat, then we should to focus and concentration on every word that we are repeating or reciting in the Salah from the Allah Akbar until the Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum. When we deeply think what we are reciting, what is the meaning, what we are asking from our Almighty Allah, and what we are reading and reciting, then Allah is protecting you from the whisper of evil and shaitan. This is the better and very beneficial treatment and ilaj for keeping your khushu and khushu, your concentration in Salah during the offering of Salah prayer. There is the verse number 5, who whisper evil into the breast means the chest of the mankind, including the mind also, because there is very strong link between heart and between mind of a woman. So who transmit evil and doubts into the breast of mankind, which is the chest and mind of the mankind. The verses number 6 of the last surah, last verse, that is from among the jinn and mankind. Basically, they are to that upon Allah make compulsory and obligatory his worship, and they are mukallaf. From among the devils of jinn and mankind. I think this is the end of surah. Actually, we selected these four chapter, Fatiha, and number 1 and number 112 and number 113 and number 114 for these lessons, because the majority of our listeners and viewers here, they are revolted. So they need first and must, after as a new learner, after starting their prayer and salah, for these surah, that they should recite these surah by the understanding the meaning during prayer, and memorize these all surah first after declaring shahadatain or testimony, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. Inshallah, next Monday, according to the announcement of our ladies section, there will be the next lecture explaining of the Holy Quran, commentary of the Quran, but that is enough. The translation and the commentary and the explain of these three surah. After that, we are going to start some other important lesson regarding with the fundamentals of Islam, inshallah al-aziz. So, may Allah bless you. If there is any doubt you are facing here or confusion, now I am giving you the about 10 minutes to ask your question, if there is any question for asking. Now I am going to stop the screen sharing. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الأخوات في الجامعية، بارك الله فيكم. هل عندكم في الفصول نساء ولا كل هؤلاء الذين هم عن بعد؟
كلهم عن بعد يا شيخ، جزاك الله خير.
طيب سجلتم؟ إذا ما عندكم سجل تطلبون من الأخت قدامكم، فإن شاء الله توفر لكم فيديو لهذا الدرس، يعني رابط الفيديو، وكذلك عندي درس سمعي لعلي أحول لكم تحتفظون عنده، ثم بإمكانكم عندما تحضر الطالبات عندكم في الفصل. أنا في الحقيقة يعني أعتذر، أمس انشغلنا في يعني في جنازة والد أحد منسوبي الجمعية رحمه الله. وكذلك انشغلت مع الزائرين الراغبين في الإسلام هنا في الجمعية، فمن ثم أعطيناكم البديل. فالأسبوع هذا في الأسبوع القادم يعني يوم الاثنين مساء كالمعتاد
إن
الساعة
شاء
5:47 لأن 5:30 صلاة المغرب.
الله. تمام. الأسبوع القادم في درس، بس يعني يا شيخ يا ليت تعطينا وش عنوان الدرس.
إن شاء الله بإذن الله، بإذن الله أعطيكم لعلي
الدروس
اليوم إن شاء الله.
المسجلة، الدروس المسجلة ارسلها لي عشان أنا أنشرها بالرسائل الجماعية عندنا.
Okay, Sister Arman, you are listening. I think you understanding the Arabic. So kindly what prepare the some all link from the starting of the virtues of the Fatiha and Ikhlas, and these lecture also Facebook link and the link of YouTube according the request of our ladies section, because there in classroom with them with Jamiyat al-Da'wa wal Irshad in their classroom every day they are coming about 20 and more than 20 students, and some online from all around the world, from all continents. So kindly try to prepare and provide these link of these important and basic lesson regarding of Islamic study, because they need to separate them between these new learner. Okay. إن شاء الله الأخت بارك الله فيك الأخوات إن شاء الله هم يجهزون الروابط، وبدوري أنا أبعث لكم إن شاء الله تحتفظون هنا. بإمكانكم أيضا على الشاشة ميجا سكرين، يعني عن طريق بروجيكتور ممكن تستفيدون به للتشغيل أمام الطالبات عندما يحضرن عندكم إن شاء الله. أما الأسبوع القادم بإذن الواحد خليك على الخط، فأنا أعطيك بإذن الله ما الموضوع راح سيكون إن شاء الله في الأسبوع القادم بإذن الواحد الأحد. الآن نحن ناقشنا في crucial matter in the life of a Muslim. This was the main topic, and there was so many subtopic. The subtopic يا أخت بارك الله فيك أخوات في الجمعية، العنوان الرئيسي أحكام تهم كل مسلم كما تعلنين الدروس التأصيلية، وهناك عناوين جانبية ما يسمى بال English subtopic and بالأردو ذيلي عناوين. So there is so many subtopic or عناوين جانبية among that I am giving you that. أنا الآن بعطيك دقائق بس. دقائق يا أخت اسمك الكريم بارك الله. الآن نحن ناقشنا فضل العلم، كان مهم في ذلك، وبعد ذلك ناقشنا كذلك فضائل القرآن كما أذكر أنا. ثم بعد فضائل القرآن تفسير الفاتحة. ثم كان قدامنا آخر الصور. دقيقة. الصور الثلاثة اكتفينا بهذا القدر. أنا أعطيك الآن عنوان الأسبوع القادم باللغة العربية وكذلك بالإنجليزية بإذن الله. ونرسل لكم كذلك التحذير presentation بصيغة PDF. نبدأ بالأسبوع القادم إن شاء الله يوم الاثنين إذا كان هناك حاجة لأعمال القلوب، ولكن أرى معظمهم دقائق. أعمال القلوب قد لا يكون مناسب في الوقت الحالي لأن أغلبيتهم محتديات الجدد أو النيو ليرنر والمبتدئات. ولكن هناك موضوع إيه this is الأخت بارك الله فيك من معي؟
اشواق اشواق.
أستاذ أشفاق. أسئلة مهمة في حياة كل مسلم important question in the life of a Muslim. هذا يكون عنوان أسئلة. الآن أوريك أوريك by screen sharing. ممكن تأخذين لقطة الشاشة. هذا الموضوع مهم جدا للمحتديات الجدد. بارك الله فيك.
طيب يا شيخ، في عندنا كفيلة تبغى تبغى مقاطع فيديو تعليم الوضوء والصلاة،
إيه
لغة
نعم نعم.
العاملة عندها الأمهري، ولا تقدر
إيه
تجيبها هنا؟
لغة أمهرية إن شاء الله.
ايوه.
هو هذا الشيخ صالح في الرياض وعبد العليم في سكوت هوم وفي لندن. أنا أعطيت أرقامهم وهم وعدوني بأنهم للأمهرية وأورنو يساعدونكم في هذا الموضوع.
طيب طيب.
ماشي يا أخت بارك الله فيك. دقيقة دقيقة. إن شاء الله إما أحول لك رقم الشيخ صالح أن تعطيني إياه. هم إن شاء الله يوفرون بعد التأكد من سلامة أنا بس أوري الأسبوع درس الأسبوع القادم حتى تأخذين لقطة الشاشة. شوفي يا أستاذ أشواق، الآن قدامك موضوع. هذا هو الموضوع الرئيسي إن شاء الله. يكون درس حياله حول هذا الموضوع في الأسبوع القادم. واضح؟
واضح واضح يا شيخ.
تاخذين لقطة الشاشة، تفتحين الإنجليزي، أو إن شاء الله هناك متعاونة معنا من عبر 5000 كيلو من خارج المملكة، أستاذة A1 أم إياد. هي إن شاء الله تجهز PDF باللغة الإنجليزية والعربية وتبعث لكم.
تمام
هنا
تمام. الله خير
هنا
يا شيخ.
صفحة رقم 66 في تفسير العشر الأخير، قسم الأحكام المهمة لكل مسلم، أحكام تهم كل مسلم، وبالإنجليزية crucial matter in the life of a Muslim. صفحة رقم 66، قد تكون بالإنجليزية 70 ما أدري، ولكن هذا هو الموضوع. أسئلة مهمة في حياة المسلم، وبالإنجليزية راح يكون عنوان important question in the life of a Muslim. هذا هو بالإنجليزية. فهذه الأسئلة: من أين يأخذ المسلم عقيدته؟ لأن كثير من غير المسلمين لديهم شبهة، لأنهم يتأثرون، يرون هم خطأ، يعني خطأ المسلمين، ويخطئ المسلم ينسبون هذا الخطأ إلى الإسلام، والإسلام بريء منه. فمن ثم فليعرف كل إنسان سواء غير مسلم أو مسلم جديد أو مبتدئ من أين يأخذ عقيدته، لماذا خلقنا الله، وما مصيرنا بعد الموت، من الفرقة الناجية يوم، من هم من المسلمين الناجين يوم القيامة، هل ينجو كل من يدعي الإسلام؟ هل هناك شروط؟ ورقم 4: ما شروط قبول العمل الصالح؟ هذا مهم جدا لكل مبتدئ حتى لكل محتدي. 5: كم مراتب دين الإسلام؟ هذا كذلك مهم. ما الإسلام وكم أركانه؟ ما الإيمان وكم أركانه؟ ما معنى لا إله إلا الله؟ هل الله معنا؟ هل يريد الله، هل يرى الله بالعين؟ ما فائدة معرفة أسماء الله وصفاته؟ لأن كثير منهم يظنون ما يؤمنون إلا ما يرون، ما دين. ما فائدة معرفة أسماء الله وصفاته؟ وإلى هنا، إلى هذا القدام قبل أسماء الله سبحانه. ثم إن شاء الله نذكر معاني بعض الأسماء، مثلا الله، الرحمن، الرحيم، اللي يعني الأسماء التي هي مضطرة كثيرا ما المبتدئ أو المهتدي الجديد يواجه قدامه. بارك الله فيك. أي سؤال آخر؟ هذا العنوان إن شاء الله تعلنين ليوم الاثنين الساعة 45 دقيقة أو 45 دقيقة، يعني 7:45 حتى نرجع من بعد صلاة المغرب ونبتدي مباشرة.
الساعة كم بداية الدرس الله يعافيك؟
الساعة 5:45، يعني بعد صلاة المغرب.
طيب طيب تمام.
ونفس أخذت العنوان؟
أيوة أيوة، خذيت العنوان.
قدامك، قدامك هذا.
أيوة خذته.
أسئلة مهمة في حياة كل مسلم بالإنجليزية important question in the
راح
life.
راح نكتب الإعلان بالعربي وبالإنجليزي إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله. بارك الله فيك. إذا أي مساعدة تخبرونني، أنا أخبر الأخوات المتعاونات إن شاء الله يكونوا على سيكون بإذن واحد.
جزاك الله خير يا شيخ.
آمين، جزاكم الله خير.